the reality is we live in a bubble, right? We live in a boxing bubble. We're all hardcore fans.
That's true.
Listen, Spence against Crawford, what a fight.
Right.
Neither guy has ever done even a moderate pay-per-view number, in all honesty. It's still an incredible fight.
Well, Spence 300,000.
300 is terrible, bro.
I think if you're just coming into becoming a pay-per-view star,
okay, but don't care where you're coming in or you've been there or not. That's the number.
Gotcha.
Right?
It's not great.
No, and when you're talking about guys like Canelo Alvarez, who consistently does 600, 700, 900, million, two for this one last time, and a million one, whatever it was.
Yeah.
You talk about a global reach and recognition of global icons of the sport.
We can't compare the fights like that.
No,
you know,
but we don't, because we compare it as fight fans. And I think fight fans say, well, actually, I like Spence Crawford.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just saying
as a fight fan, is that the best fight in boxing for you?
I think in boxing,
yes.
Like, I don't know, I think it's a lot closer in that community than it is to the worldwide world.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, but you as a businessman, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But in boxing, I mean, they're both outstanding fights.
Yes.
And one is a fight between two legends, and another one is a fight between two outstanding elite champions.
Future legends.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe one, or whatever. But
Ooh.
and I think we'll get it. You know, I do think we'll get that fight, because I think everyone's under pressure. You know, the great thing about boxing is everyone wants to win. I'm talking about networks, I'm talking about promoters. And like, what the fans have got to realise is we want to outdo the competition. Right. So
are you putting pressure on all the other promoters because you're trying to make the big fights
I just think they don't like me. So they're thinking, if they see me doing AJ Usyk in Saudi Arabia and then Canelo Triple G in Vegas, they're going, we got to do something.
Yeah.
And it just makes people do the fight. It's happened with Bob, you know, definitely through DAZN's entrance into the US market. It's definitely given everyone a kick up the backside.
Right.
It got expensive for people at one stage, but that's still good for the fighters. Yeah. There's a lot of competition, which is great all round.
Right. Well, we're dealing with this one now. Canelo Triple G is an actual, real, live grudge match, and you're close with both of them. You actually are in both camps. What's the atmosphere like with both guys?
Well, we just spoke off camera, didn't we? I don't mind saying it. Like,
shoot!
I want to see it because I know the bad blood is deep and real, but I'm not really interested in saying it on a Zoom. I want to say it face to face. So some fighters are not programmed, but like they have a way that they interact with the media, and really they feel like they're a role model and an ambassador, and they don't feel like they should say bad stuff. Whereas Saul, although he is all of those,
no, he is.
Yeah, he is, but he doesn't ultimately.
He doesn't hold back when he really feels.
Like he'll tell you what.
I think Manny Pacquiao's the same way, because he always good, but when you talk about Floyd, now he don't like that.
And I'll tell you something now. Both men are desperate to go to town on the other and to do damage and to stop him in this fight.
Absolutely.
Like, they're not really interested in, like, I know from Sal's point of view, all he wants to do is stop Triple G and knock him out. I think Triple G will say, I have to go for the knockout.
Following the Bivol fight, I think we had a conversation and you mentioned that you still want to do the Triple G fight. Canelo wants the rematch. He wants to avenge himself against Bivol. What do you think was the determining factor in him making that decision? Was it influenced by you? Was it Eddie Reynoso? What made the decision?
I think we'd already signed an agreement to do that fight. We were going to
But there's a rematch.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight.
But I just feel like, one, it's probably it is a bigger fight, and two, he'd already had it in his head that he was going to fight Bivol and fight Triple G.
Yes.
I think if you said to Saul, what do you want to do? I think as a fighter, he would say, I want to fight Bivol. But because of our relationship with Bivol, we felt that we could do Triple G and then Bivol. And again, when you start looking at this guy's resume, and you're throwing all the fights that we know existed before Bivol, and you go Bivol, defeat, Triple G, undisputed, Bivol, rematch. I mean, it's like, it's never ending.
In hindsight, do you regret matching up
him against because Bivol? One, I don't have a say in this. I mean, I heard Oscar De La Hoya's stuff. I have no say about, I put options forward to Eddie Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez. Before the fight, so all these smart asses after the fight come out and say, what a terrible decision. They said it was an easy fight before the fight. He was a massive favourite.
We never said that.
But he was still a massive favourite. You thought he'd win, right? We knew it would be a tough fight, but we all thought he'd win, right?
I thought he we both thought that he would edge it out.
if
No,
you
I
had
thought
to
it was a
choose-
dangerous
Truthfully, I
fight.
hoped he'd win.
Yeah, but
I
if you
hope
had to, most people, if they had to pick a winner for that,
course.
fight, they go Canelo. But it was the air of invincibility that may have slipped
Right.
from Canelo Alvarez.
But is that a
you
good
know.
thing for
It's a great
as a
thing for this
promoter?
fight.
But as a
No,
promoter,
but what about for his mindset, for Canelo's mindset coming into fighting?
We'll
Triple
find
G?
out.
What do you think?
I mean, it can do two things. It can deplete your confidence, or it can give you a kick up the backside, and it can motivate you even more. This guy is a freak of nature. Like,
Right.
he's a winner. So
After-
the next day, I'll just say, after the
Right.
the Bivol fight, he went out he had some commercial appearances that, I mean, this is a class guy, right?
still
He's
showing
got
up.
appearances and sponsorship that he signed up to. He gets beat. He was devastated. Devastated.
Yes.
Sure.
So I went back to the hotel with him. I went to bed because I thought he won't be going out but he'd already signed, this commercial deal to appear somewhere. He went out till 3 or 4 in the morning, making sure
Yeah,
he
we
saw
saw him.
fans.
We went out to
everything,
dinner, yeah.
Then he played golf at about 9 o'clock in the morning at Shadow Creek. So I thought, I'm going to go and walk around with him. Now, he was deathly silent. And he would stand over a ball, and I would be thinking, oh no, this could go anywhere. And he would hit it to 6 feet, right? And I would think, you've just lost, right? Your whole world has come crumbling down. Yeah, you can stand over that golf ball.
that's
As a
crazy.
he's a good
Yeah.
golfer, but he's not a pro.
Right.
And this is the mentality. I'm not sound like too much of a fan. I know I get criticism, but he's a winner. And he wants to keep taking challenges. And I think he felt a little bit aggrieved that people criticised him. Like when he was jumping up a division he had no right to be in. I said, in all the build-up shows, he has no right
You
to
definitely
be
said
at
that.
175 pounds.
Definitely said.
But he chooses
we've also agreed with that.
to almost get beat. It's like, well, maybe I can get beat at 175. So I'll go up there. And then when he gets beat, everyone goes,
Handicapping
"Oh."
himself
I
is
can't-
what you
yes,
said.
Yes, it is. He's handicapping himself. That's what the greats do, right? Look at Lomachenko. He's not really a lightweight.
No,
Right?
no.
He's a super feather. Probably make feather.
Yeah.
Look at Inoue.
Yes.
Right? Inoue is going to get beat by moving up to super bantam or feather. It's the only way he'll get beat.
Right.
Shakur Stevenson, another great fighter.
Maybe
Maybe he has to
140
move
or
to
somewhere.
135 or 140 to get beat, unless Joe Cordina beats him, of course. That's another story.
That's not going to happen. But still,
All right, steady. What are you talking about?
No time soon, that's for sure.